I'm cycling now at the moment to try and build up the muscle area around it. So I'm just hoping that maybe I'll get back by June, you know. I keep my fingers crossed. Anyway.
Okay, well, to the two of you, very happy Christmas indeed.
Thanks,
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Peter, thank you for coming along. What did you think of the goals and saves, the quality of them this year?
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed the presentation here and the reception here, and I was very impressed with the standard. The 3 goals in football, and of course I would have a bias towards football anyway, the 3 goals in football were 3 tremendous goals, and any one of them would have been a credit. And similarly the saves, and of course I was particularly delighted to see an Ulsterman win the save in hurling. It means more to us to win an award like that in hurling than it would in football, because we expect to win occasionally in football, but in hurling it was great to see Neely Patterson win that award.
Do you think it means anything to a county? Does it boost them, particularly like Antrim?
Well, it's bound to, because it makes them realise that at least they have some players who can match the best in the country. And Patterson's save, it deserved to win, and it certainly showed that in Antrim they have the skills to match anything that's elsewhere in the country.
And more trophies for Cork. They've had a wonderful year, haven't they?
Cork have had a tremendous year. Last night at the All-Stars Award, and again here today, it looked like a benefit week for Cork. And of course, a week like this when Cork have done so well and Meath have won nothing, I think we should take the opportunity today of sending our congratulations to Sean Boylan on his wedding, both from the footballers and the hurlers of Ireland, because as a hurler himself and a man who's made his name subsequently in the football arena, I think he deserves the respect and the best wishes of all of us in Gaeldom.
Yeah, so of course that's a counter-attraction to our reception, because some of your colleagues are down there at that counter-attraction.
In fact, most of them are down there, and I hope they enjoy themselves. I've no doubt they will.
Following that, the Man of the Match awards, and Thomas Mulcahy, the Cork hurling captain, was one of 23 winners during the Sunday game series. And those proceedings here at RTE just a short time ago.
To make it 3 in a row and maybe being part of another double, we never know.
Well, that of course is the big question that a lot of people are asking themselves, a lot of people who will be your opponents surely during 1991. After the heights that you achieved during 1990, what will be the motivation next year?
Well, obviously the motivation for us is the achievement of a 3 in a row, which we have never done before. I'm sure Father O'Brien will want to hang on to their All-Ireland crown as well. So after our layoff and our rest now, I think that some of the players, or most of the players anyway, are bursting to go again and have been asking when are we starting training, and we've lost 3 games in a row, which hurts a little bit, and we want to get back in the winning trail.
Billy, I've no doubt we'll be talking to you again during 1991, but for the moment, enjoy the night.
Thanks very much, mate.
This game you played in Albury, the warm-up game, we lost. It was very humid, I know. You must have learned a lot, because you obviously put it into practice the next day in Melbourne.
Well, we got a roasting in every sense of the word. We were hammered on the field. The temperature was 100 degrees, which took us by surprise. But we studied the game and we learned a lot. And I think it was a great tribute to the learning capacity of Gaelic players, that they were able to adapt, and within a week they were able to outclass the people who had outclassed them on that day. So I think it showed just how adaptable Gaelic players are when they put their minds to something.
The collective training obviously worked for the players. They were together for over 3 weeks, and as amateurs they performed not just as amateurs, but they mixed with professionals and played like professionals.
Well, I think that's the greatest thing they will remember from it. For 3 weeks they were full-time professionals. We used to train at 7:30 in the morning and at 7 o'clock in the evening, and they really enjoyed that. And you know, some players improved dramatically in the space of about 10 days in the skills of the compromised rules games. And again, it comes back to the fact that Gaelic players are essentially more skillful than the Aussies.
Well, it was great to win it, but realistically, is there a future for it?
Well, I hope there is a future, because anybody who was in Australia this year would have to say there is a future, and the GA should think very carefully before they throw this out, because they might regret it in 10 years' time.
You think there just might be another series?
Well, I think it should be put on hold at the very best. It shouldn't be thrown out anyway.
Eugene McGee, well done.
Thank you.
Trying to get free of Barry Breen. Support coming through here. Liam Hayes.